First 102 people there will get a free 50 Seasons custom hat. And Mike Calta is buying your first Bud Light draft. So get there early. We'll also have tickets to Sunday's tailgate party. Your chance to win a Yeti cooler. And Dizzy and Monica broadcasting live with the JP Show. What more do you need? Ditch work and join us for the Bones Liquid Lunch at Hooters and Brandon. Friday, September 19th at 11:30 a.m. For more info, go to theboneonline.com. 1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. And 107.3 WXGL HD2 St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio.
I'm about to whip somebody.
And now it's the Mike Calta Aftershow. With your host, Johnny B.
It is the Mike Calta After Show. It is Tuesday, September 16th, 2020, 25, the year of our Lord. It is Victory Tuesday. We got a lot going on today. Phone lines are open if you'd like to join me. 800-771-1025 before we get going too much.
Here we go, Bone fam. The Bone Bonus. Sponsored by #1 rated New South Windows. This hour's Bone Bonus keyword is
shop. This hour's keyword is shop. S-H-O-P. Yeah, you'll be able to shop a lot if you win that $1,000. Head to the 1025 The Bone app now and enter shop before 30 minutes past the top of the hour. And that $1,000 Bone Bonus could be yours. Shop, baby, shop. Good luck to you. Your next chance to win, if you don't get this one, will be noon, 2, and 5 o'clock right here on 1025 The Bone. Have your Bone app ready and put those keywords in and get yourself some cash, baby. Riding solo today. If you want to follow and interact on social media, do so. Johnny B. Tampa on everything, on the gram, on the old Twitter, now known as X, all that stuff. Johnny B. Tampa. So go slap a follow on me, and I usually interact with you folks. I try to. 800-771-1025 if you would like to join me and be part of the show today. Love to have you. Love to have you. Get on in here, Bone fam. I'm also trying to pay attention to the Bone chat over on YouTube. You can check it out. Watch me. I'm rocking the Buc-ee's hoodie today. So I usually color coordinate very well, and people in the building, they always point it out to me, mainly my boss, Jason Meter. He loves that I'm a color-coordinated person. I try to explain to him that when you're working with what I have, which is not good, right? I have a mirror. I have a few of them, right? So I know what I look like, you know? I know that I'm just a walking, just a grimacy, just a pile of just sadness. It's not good what God has done to me. This is what I am, so I do the best I can with it. So sure, I'm going to color coordinate. I'm going to try to do the best I can with this. And other people pick on me, and say, "Oh, why do you dress like a teenage black kid?" Hey, I can't help it if they're good dressers. All right. But it is what it is. So check it out. We're on Bone TV. I'll try to monitor chat and say hi to you folks when I can. 800-771-1025. It is Victory Tuesday. Why is it Victory Tuesday? Because the Bucs played on Monday Night Football. Normally, that does not go well for our Tampa Bay Buccaneers. You put them in prime time. You put them on a national stage, and they usually crap the bed every single time. And it didn't happen this time, folks. It looked like it was going to happen. It looked like it was going to be the same old thing, didn't it? But it did not happen. Our Buccaneers pulled it off. When I say our Buccaneers, I mean, Baker Mayfield, man. I mean, Baker goddamn Mayfield. I mean, you look up the word moxie, and it should have a picture of Baker Mayfield. The guy is a winner. And you wouldn't think it because he got drafted by the Cleveland Browns, first overall pick, Heisman Trophy winner. And just like most first-round picks or Heisman Trophy winners that get picked by an Ohio team, they're destined for failure. And it makes sense. If you have the number one pick in the NFL, it's because you suck. Now you bring in some champion that has to play for suck. And they get a reputation. And was Baker Mayfield a little immature when he came out of college? Did he do some antics that pissed off a lot of old heads? Of course he did. It's fine. But man, this guy is becoming one of the biggest comeback stories in the history of the league, in my opinion. And you go and you play in Cleveland, you play injured, you give them everything you got, you get treated like crap, you get outed, you get just tossed to the trash bin. And for what? So they could bring in a guy with dozens of allegations of sexual assault and everything else, and they guarantee this guy $240 million, somewhere around there, and they just toss Baker over to the Carolina Panthers. How dare you do that to Baker? And then what does Baker do? He goes to this other crap organization with a crap owner, and he scratches and claws for playing time, and he does the best he can with just a staff of doo-doo. And what do? They dump him. They kick him to the curb. And he's like, all right, I guess, what am I going to do? He goes over to the Los Angeles Rams. They just pick him up as a backup because they're desperate. He goes in, he plays a primetime football game with 2 days practice and brings him back to a fourth quarter rally. They win a game they weren't supposed to win. And then what do they do at the end of the season? They go, hey, thanks, but no thanks, Baker Mayfield. We don't want you either. And then what do the Buccaneers do? The Buccaneers say, look, let's give this guy a chance. Let's give him a prove-it year. Let's pay him nothing. I think they paid him $3 or $4 million, 1 year deal. Here's your chance, Baker. Let's see what you got. But first, you have to earn the job. You have to beat out Kyle Trask for the starting job. You got to beat out Kyle Trask for the starting. Kyle Trask doesn't play in the NFL anymore. We all knew Baker was going to get that job. We all wanted Baker to get that job. But we all were very nervous about Baker getting that job because all we've ever known about Baker Mayfield before that is that he's a loser. But much like the media with a lot of famous people, if they tell you over and over again this person's bad, you start to believe it. But what did Baker do? He said, fine, I'll go follow up Tom Brady. I will take the keys from the Ferrari that Tom Brady souped up and won a Super Bowl with, and I'll see if I could drive this thing around the track. And he not only drove it around the track, he Tokyo drifted that bitch around the track. He showed everybody that he's got this will not die attitude. And it's really kind of what the Buccaneers turned into when Tom Brady came here. We went from big-time losers over a decade of just living in loser hell. Tom Brady, Bruce Arians, Todd Bowles, these guys turned that whole culture around, and we could have sank right back into it, right back into Loserville. But no, you bring in Baker Mayfield. This guy refuses to be tackled. This guy refuses to lose until there's zeros on the scoreboard. And he did it twice already this year on the road. He brings us back in Atlanta, and then he brings us back last night in Houston. And if you watch that game, then you probably need nitroglycerin pills like myself. I'm texting back and forth with my buddy TM Powell, and he's like, my heart can't take this, Johnny. I go, yeah, this is not healthy for anybody. But at the same time, to watch this guy do what he does, to never say die, and the team rally around him, and the weapons that he has that he's using around him. And look, a lot of our weapons are still injured. Our offensive line is decimated. And this guy found a way to win anyway in a hostile environment. against two of the best defensive linemen in the league when it comes to rushing the passer. And they were rushing him. They were on him. And the Bucs pull it off, man. Victory Tuesday after a victory Monday. The Bucs go into Houston, Texas last night. Doubleheader last night, by the way. Thanks for making me stay up till 1 o'clock in the morning to see if my parlay came through. It did. But yes, very, very proud as the Buccaneers rolled into Houston. And we watched Baker Mayfield guide the Buccaneers on an 11-play, 80-yard drive that ended with Rachaad White, another guy that people have just forgotten about, who's done nothing but get better. Last year, he had his first year where he averaged over 4 yards a carry. That used to be the big complaint about Rachaad White is he can't run the ball well, but he catches the ball well and he protects the passer well. Now he's doing everything well, and he's sitting behind Bucky Irving, a budding superstar, who had a great night last night, over 100 yards from scrimmage. Baker takes him down. This 80-yard drive, the biggest play, 4th and 10. You don't get 10 yards, game's over. And he scrambles for 15, ending in a somersault. It's unbelievable. And we were having a tough time against Houston. If you looked at the record, I think we're 5-6 against this franchise. 5 in a row we've lost against them. But now we've won 2 straight games in the waning moments. And Todd Bowles is looking pretty good right now, folks. Looking pretty good. Just came off a contract extension. And Jason Light, best GM in the game, knows exactly what he's doing, finds a way to give the pieces that we need and keep the pieces that we need to make this team still win. The chemistry is absolutely perfect with this team. When we start getting these players back, when we start getting Tristan Wirfs back, Chris Godwin back, the rest of our O-line back, we had Gedeke go down with the ankle last night. As soon as these players really start getting back, and by the way, shout out Ryan Miller. I gave a couple of people advice before the game last night. I go, look, if you're going to do a player prop for a touchdown, I like Ryan Miller in this game. He's a guy he's quietly contributing to this team and plays his ass off like he is just a gamer. That's what this guy is. And the first touchdown, an absolute dime, Ryan Miller last night. And I believe he was plus 1,500 for a touchdown last night. So you're welcome if you bet it. Of course, I told everybody to do it, and then I forgot to, like a jack-off. But, yeah, another great night for Baker Mayfield. He looked better than he did in week 1, and he still did what he had to do at the end of the game, and that was win the game. Also, we might need a kicker. I don't know what's going on with McLaughlin. He's missing field goals he shouldn't miss. I tweeted out last night, cut him right now, sign a Grammatica. Don't matter which Grammatica. I don't care. It could be the youngest Grammatica. I'm sure she can kick the football. Anybody right now from the Grammatica family that wants to go sign with the Bucs, everybody will back it. Please, God, don't let us have another kicker problem. Mike Calta Aftershow. Who the hell are you?
It's Joey G, Johnny B. How you doing?
Oh, Joey Genesis, you're here early. What's up, Daddy?
Yeah, a little bit early. How you doing, though? I'm watching you on YouTube TV. You're looking good in that Bucky shirt.
Thanks, man. Hey, hold on. Don't go anywhere. I'm coming back to you. I'm going to clear these lines. Hold on. Mike Calta Aftershow. How can I help you?
Johnny.
What's up, baby?
I just wanted to say, I know a lot of the casual fans, everybody's going to be talking about Baker Mayfield and how awesome he is. He is good, but I want to give a little bit of love to that banged-up, mismatched offensive line.
Yes.
They played their tails off yesterday. The protection wasn't great, but when we needed to move the ball, like Ian's always saying, put your hand in the ground and move these guys off the ball, we made that happen. And there was one play by Bucky Irving that I just love. His presence and his awareness is when he was running to the sideline on that final drive to save time. He looked downfield, seeing he had about 20 more yards in him. But and in that same time, he knew I got 3 timeouts in my pocket. We don't need the time. We need the yards more. And he made that cut around Al Shazier and took off. And that really put us into perfect situation. And the other thing, Todd Bowles hiring that guy for the clock management. Oh, my God,
yes.
John, the best thing ever. We don't have none of those boneheaded clock issues anymore. And it's a lovely thing, and it's good to be a Bucs fan today, baby.
Hey, great phone call. You made some awesome points, man. Appreciate you, buddy.
Yes, sir.
Later. Yeah, I'm glad he mentioned the clock management guy. We need to learn that guy's name. As real Bucks fans, we should know this guy's name, maybe get a jersey with his name on it, because he's right. First 2 games, I haven't really seen too many clock management snafus. And yes, shout out to those backup offensive linemen. Did they look great? No, but they're not supposed to. They're not starting offensive linemen. But were they scrappy? Yes, they were scrappy as hell. And when it comes to running the ball, we were running the ball very well last night. Why? Because even backup linemen in the NFL are 6'6" and 330 pounds. So what do you do when you got a giant piece of meat like that? You let them run forward. You let them smash people. You let them run block, because that's what they're going to do better than anything else. You put them in pass pro, they're going to get worked by people like Danielle Hunter. Of course they are. Those guys are Pro Bowlers. They're all pros. So what do? You give the big guy run blocking schemes. Just let him pound the person in front of him. Hashtag full homo. And that's what they did last night. And it worked out, man. That's good coaching. Shout out to the Grizz, because he had a great game last night. He called a great game in a hostile environment. So shout out, man. The Bucks are 2-0. That is a great thing. When you do that on the road, 2 games in a row to open the season. Now we come back home against a fledgling Jets team whose quarterback is in concussion protocol. And look, I know as a real Bucks fan, lifelong, and if you're listening, you hear me saying that, and you're like, hey, shut your fat face, because these are the kind of games that we're used to losing. We're used to not playing up to our competition. We go, oh, God, we got an injured quarterback. We got the Jets coming in. And then we're going to play like Duke. I don't think that's happening this time. I don't think we're going to do that at all. I think we're going to put our foots on the necks of the Jets on Sunday. So we'll see what happens. 1 o'clock, Raymond James Stadium this Sunday. We should be 3-0 with the Eagles coming to town. And that, my friends, is Buccaneer football. We will take a break. When we come back, I got Joey Genesis on the hotline. We're going to talk about the matchups last night and more coming up right here on the Mike Calta Aftershow.
It's the Mike Calta Aftershow on 102.5 The Bone. It's the Mike Calta Show. Featured cut of the day. Sponsored by Stingray Chevrolet, Tampa Bay's big store on I-4 exit 22, Plant City. The Mike Calta Show. Download the free Bone app. 102.5 The Bone.
If you've been in a big truck accident, you better have a lawyer who understands the traffic rules for big trucks.
And a lawyer who can navigate the hundreds of laws that can complicate your case.
At Farah and Farah, we're ready to go the long haul to fight for you. Tampa.
Renewal by Anderson of Florida has some tremendous savings for you during the month of September. It's a big BOGO event. Buy one, get one 40% off replacement windows and patio doors. Go to bestwindowsflorida.com to learn more. That's bestwindowsflorida.com. Superior products, exceptional service. That's Renewal by Anderson. License number CGC 1527613. bestwindowsflorida.com.
You don't need to be an all-pro to make big moves. Getting championship-level performance is easy at Crown Kia. Drive a new 2025 Kia K4, just $219 per month. Or a new 2025 Kia Sportage with special low 0% APR. Don't wait for the 2-minute warning. Get to Crown Kia now and save today. Online at crownkia.com. The better way to buy and service. Call 800-371-0942 for complete details.
Can you believe it is week 3 in the NFL already, and nothing makes betting on football more exciting than a wager at Hard Rock Bet? It's so simple to use. Go online to the Hard Rock Bet app, and while you're there, you could check out the Stats Hub. Not sure what to do on your bet, who to score for yards? Check out the Stats Hub for all your information. Plus, sign up today and bet $5 on any game, and if it wins, you get $150 in bonus bets. A winning bet plus a boosted bankroll. Download it now or simply go to hardrock.bet. Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus and physically present in Florida. To wager, terms and conditions apply. Concerned about gambling? Call 888-ADMIT-IT.
My name is attorney Bill Sansoni. You might know me as Dead Air Sansoni from the Ask the Dom show. I represent people accused in crimes in Hillsborough, Pinellas, Pasco, Manatee, Polk, and Sarasota counties. I also represent clients in federal court across the country. If you have been arrested or accused of a crime, call me, Bill Dead Air Sansoni, at 813-361-0874 or online at sansoni-law.com. Offices, Tampa.
Julian dreams of fairways and championship greens. Even a life-threatening birth defect couldn't stop him from seeking his perfect golf swing. At Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital, we believe in Julian's dream because we share it. Together, every step of the way. Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital. All we do, all for kids.
If you've been hurt in an accident, Burnett EPA is here with a quick response. One call and we're on it. It's fast, easy, and focused on you. Quick action, real results. Burnett EPA, we're ready. Offices Lakeland, Tampa, St. Pete.
Paid for by Hims and Hers Health. Plans not available everywhere. Compounded products are not FDA approved or verified for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription required. Restrictions at 4hers.com apply. Wegovy and Ozempic are FDA approved and are the registered trademarks of Novo Nordisk AS, which is not affiliated with Hims and Hers.
Trying to lose weight? It's time to try Hers. At 4hers.com/radio, you can access affordable, doctor-trusted weight loss treatments tailored to you. These include oral medication kits and compounded GLP-1 injections, the same active ingredient that's in Ozempic and Wegovy. Through Hers, pricing for oral medication kits starts at just $69 a month for a 10-month plan when paid in full upfront. No hidden fees, no membership fees. Hers brings expert care straight to you with 100% online access to personalized treatments that put your goals first. Reach your weight loss goals with help from Hers. Get started at 4hers.com/radio to access affordable, doctor-trusted weight loss plans. That's 4hers.com/radio. FORHERS.com/radio.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting truly great candidates for your roles? It seems impossible to find them, but they have to be out there somewhere, right? Well, they're not hard to find when you know where to go, and that place is ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. And because these people are actively looking for jobs just like yours, it's easy to find the right person right away. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. But if you're not using ZipRecruiter, you're missing out. So see what it's like when the impossible is easy. When you go to ZipRecruiter.com/radio right now to try ZipRecruiter for free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio. Never miss out on great candidates with ZipRecruiter.
Now, a weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
This is Fox 13's Dave Osterberg from the Sky Tower Weather Center. A lovely mixture of clouds and sunshine in the forecast today. Rain chances on the slim side again, with a high temperature rolling back up into the lower 90s. Mild, pleasant tonight with a low in the mid-70s and a rain chance at about 20% for your Wednesday. Tomorrow's forecast high back up around 90 degrees.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Now, back to the Mike Calta Aftershow.
On fire. Before you, I was going on the wire, but somehow you're taking me higher, higher.
Welcome back to Mike Calta After Show, 10:24 in the morning on a Tuesday. I am Johnny B. Thanks for being here on a Victory Tuesday. Beautiful day in Tampa Bay. As always, we live in paradise. Enjoy. Look, if you enjoy betting sports like me, and I know you do, it makes it way more fun to watch when you can bet on it. Did you know the sports books love it when we bet on it because we've been their suckers for way too long? Stop relying on your gut feelings and superstitions and what your Uncle Louie tells you is a sure thing. Do what I've been doing. Use Genesis13AI.com. What is that? Genesis13AI.com. I'll tell you, it is the most sophisticated, nuclear-powered AI sports betting intelligence software I've ever seen in my life, and I'm using it to my advantage. Why? Because Vegas has been using supercomputers for all these years. Now it's time to flip the odds in your favor. You can do it like me, folks. NFL's in full swing, and by the way, Genesis 13 crushed it this week with a 60% win rate in Week 2 for NFL after last night's games. That's a lot of ass kicking, folks. Now we got postseason baseball coming up. Hockey is a couple of weeks away. The NBA is right around the corner. If you want to get the top 3 high-confidence picks for each sport each day, you can do that with Genesis13AI.com. Real-time updates before and during games. And do what I do, my favorite thing in the world. If you like to have a little fun, if you're a degenerate, try the DGen Parlay of the Day. If you want to check it out for only $13, you can do a one-day trial. But once you do that, you choose a sport, you get that daily report and the top 3 high-confidence picks and information that you'll get nowhere else, like umpires and referees' tendencies, real-time weather reports. If you want to know which way the blades of grass are, they'll tell you. Then you're probably going to want to do the $49 a month membership. And right now, using promo code Johnny, you'll get a BOGO on that. And you'll get all the reports for a sport of your choice in real time that day. And, of course, you could always go pro for $99 a month. You get the whole thing, baby. All the sports, all the reports, and you get that price locked in for the life of your membership right now. But that won't last forever. Genesis13AI.com. That's Genesis13AI.com. Built for degenerates. Refined for assassins. Let's go right now because I want to keep talking football. We got more stuff on the horizon. We got a Thursday night game coming up. And, of course, this weekend's games. And I got to make my picks on the Mike Calta Show Thursday morning. Let's go to the hotline. Joey Genesis from Genesis13AI.com is on the line. What's up, Joey?
Johnny B, how'd we do last night, brother?
I believe 5-1 last night. Old Genesis 13 kicked some more ass. The Baker Mayfield of AI sports software is what I like to call it.
Listen, I knew that was going to happen. I'm sitting here with Michael Bacon and his lovely wife, Liz, last night. And she's like, oh, my God, and I said, there is no way that Tampa Bay is not going to win this game. And then it's 4th and 10. And what happens? Baker Mayfield, Genesis 13 knew it. I knew it. Tampa Bay, let's go.
It's crazy, man. When you look at the lines and you wonder, for years and years, how are they doing it in Vegas? How are the sports books so accurate? Because they had the Bucks plus 2.5, and you're watching this game, and we're winning pretty much the entire game. And then fourth quarter, you let this team hang around, and here they come. Houston takes the lead, and you're like, oh, no. But then in the back of your head, you're like, wait a minute. We got Baker Mayfield. It was like when we had Tom Brady. You go, wait a minute, we're not going to lose this game. We got an absolute champion behind the center, and it's like everybody knows. But now we know. Now we have Genesis 13. We know.
Well, you said the best thing in the world. That's what I asked. That's why I even started this. How is Vegas so close all the time? Well, they have 60 years of data. Every day, somebody's crunching numbers, a team of people crunching numbers, actuaries. There's people with glasses 4 inches thick in there, and they're way better than normal people.
I like how you didn't want to say nerd. I would have just said nerds, and you were like, guys with thick glasses, they're smart.
Yeah, the guys with glasses don't think they can see the future. Anyway, so we flipped it. We took AI and 13 of them, and now we're doing the exact same thing they're doing, but better and faster, and with the same amount of information right at our fingertips, and you say it all the time, in real time.
I love it, dude. It's really, really cool. It's like having your own nerd or 13 of them at your own disposal, and I love it. Like, it makes me like going in and putting baseball bets in every day. And I'm very casual. I'm not somebody that's spending my bill money. I will bet $5 a day on something, and I give myself like a reasonable budget every week. And I strongly suggest that to people too. And with Genesis, it's actually in the programming, it's actually in what, the whole system that you do. It's like, all right, here is your bankroll. Here are the credits. And it kind of helps people manage their bankroll. And with the high confidence picks, I like that too. It's like, we recommend 3 units on this bet, because, you want to make sure that people are successful here. And if they're doing it right, they should be, over time, they should be successful. It's when you kind of go outside the box and go, all right, I'm spending 100 units on this one because, God damn it, I like their jerseys. That's when things get out of control.
Yeah, I mean, I've lost so much money. I've been betting sports for 30 years. I've lost so much money. I've won so much money. And then when I started playing poker, I decided to learn, positive expected value.
Yes.
So I put that into Genesis 13, into the algorithm. And so far, we're up $265 yesterday from $5 units.
Right.
So, and I played all the games. We were 61% actually. And a $265 profit is not a lot of money, but we didn't lose. We had fun watching the game, and they're only $5 units.
Yeah.
So I don't like to see people lose their rent money. Let's have fun when we gamble and not be sweating the next day and how am I going to pay the rent? That's not what you do.
Yeah. I if I could free roll a nice dinner out with my wife and know that I did it because I was using, some help, I go, wait a minute. I'm not just out here blindly betting, because everybody thinks they know a lot, right? Like, I think I know a lot about sports, and I probably know a lot more than the casual fan, but I still need more information if I'm going to be up against Caesar's Palace. I've been outside that place. I've looked at it. It's bigger than my house. It's way bigger than my house. So if I'm
they have marble floors for a reason.
Exactly. So if I'm going to be battling those big dogs, it's nice to have a little bit more information, a little bit more of an edge. And when you actually see it work, it's real fun, dude.
Yeah, no, I had so much fun last night. I had so much fun making it. I love listening to your talking. And did I hear about somebody made some picks last night and somebody else took Houston? Did Ian take Houston last night?
Yeah, I also took Houston because, and the reason why I did it is they were favored, and Genesis 13 had the Buccaneers at 38% confidence to win. So I was like, all right, I don't want to pick against my Bucs, but I also want to win money into football picks. And when I looked at our 5-6 record, against Houston, I looked at our offensive line woes, all that stuff. What I didn't factor in was Baker goddamn Mayfield.
What the thing with that too? The Genesis is 38% chance to win the game, but we had the spread.
Yeah.
So it knew we were going to cover, but to bet the Houston would have been so much juice that it wouldn't have been worth it even if you won. So that's why we said, hey, it's only going to be 30% chance to win, but we like the points, and it ended up turning it around. Baker Mayfield came through, but that's why that happened. So sometimes you make bets that doesn't make sense seemingly, but it does over long term.
Yeah, and that's the reason why I picked Houston also, is because when we do the football picks on the Mike Calta show, we don't do point spreads. It's just straight up win-loss. So it's like, all right, if I'm gonna use my brain here, I got to go with what the math is saying, even though my heart was like, you're gonna regret this because it's Baker Mayfield. This 5-6 record, these are all pre-Baker Mayfield days. We need to, our mindset's got to be different now. We can't be going back into thinking like losers because Tom Brady's not here. We got to continue, to think that these Bucs are scrappy and they're going to try to win. So,
I'm so happy to partner up with you, Johnny B. You're so much fun. You're so awesome. We've been friends a long time, so it's good to have you doing this for me. And hey, we're having a tailgate party, Genesis 13 tailgate party. I don't know if people are going to be going to the Mike Calta one. I hope you do. Everybody should. It's awesome. But if you want to stop by, we have a Genesis 13. What parking lot are we in, Mike? Michael. We're in parking lot 14. We're going to be giving away some food. We're going to be giving away some hats, maybe some T-shirts. Anybody can stop by. It doesn't cost anything. Just say hi if you want to, or learn a little bit more about Genesis 13 this Sunday at the game against the Jets.
Nice. Yeah, well, look, there's going to be a ton of people at the Bud Light Mike Calta tailgate party, as they should be, but no reason why they can't swing by and see Genesis 13 over there also. And, get some swag, meet the guys, and get some food, man. It's all about the food. Go out there.
Yeah, brother.
And I know you'll probably have some sexy ladies hanging around, too, so.
Well, you never know.
I know you.
We got the Genesis 13 girls.
I know what you do, buddy. I know. And look, that doesn't mean they're 13. They'll definitely be of age. I already checked it out. They'll definitely not be 13.
Sure.
All right.
Shout out, Maddie.
All right, real quick before I let you go, our next big game Thursday night. We got the Buffalo Bills, huge favorites over the horrible Miami Dolphins. And I'm sorry if you're a Dolphins fan, but they're on their way out. Thursday night, 8:15, Prime Video. Bills right now, they opened at 10.5. Right now, in the moment, they are favored by 12.5 points. And it looks like a giant spread. They easily covered against the Jets with a big spread on Sunday. What is Genesis 13 saying about this?
Well, Genesis 13 runs its NFL reports Wednesday morning because we want to get the most up-to-date info as possible. We want to know the referees. We want to know the weather. We want to know all the ins and outs with the coaching staff, with the players. Did somebody get in trouble over the weekend? I don't know. So we run those reports on Wednesday morning, then another report Sunday morning just to see if anything has changed. So I will know Wednesday. I can call you Thursday to give you what's going to happen that night.
That sounds good. But all right, let's just go off the computer. Just from you, 30-year degenerate like myself, what do you say about Thursday night?
I'm going Buffalo.
Well, yeah. With the points?
With the points.
Okay, I am too, and I'm taking the over too because I think Buffalo's going to beat them like 45-10. So we shall see.
The over. I'm not so sure on. I'll know more on Wednesday just because of weather and stuff like that.
Smart.
But yeah, so definitely I'm taking the points. I mean, you're like you said, Miami's out of here, and a good friend of mine I went to high school with. He's actually the defense coordinator, Anthony from Miami. So
okay.
I'm going to give him a shout. Oh, sorry, Buffalo's coming to town.
Yeah, it's not going to be good for him. All right, Joey Genesis, appreciate it, buddy. And we'll see you probably at the tailgate on Sunday.
All right, brother. I'll see you later.
Later, bud. There you go. All right, let's take a quick break. I'm going to give you some quick flash news when we come back and wrap it up and get you into JP coming in at 11 a.m. And, of course, the rest of the show is being live right here on a Tuesday. This is the Mike Calta Aftershow.
It's the Mike Calta Aftershow on 102.5 The Bone. The Bone Bonus is back. The Bone is giving you $1,000 5 times a day, every weekday. Just listen for the Bone Bonus keyword at 8, 10, noon, 2, and 5. Head over to the free 102.5 The Bone app and enter the keyword for your chance to win $1,000. The Bone Bonus is back. Sponsored by #1 rated New South Windows. 102.5 The Bone. Real Raw Radio.
Looking for a new adventure? Then head to your local McDonald's for the new Epic Universe Mix, a mix of frozen Fanta Blue Raspberry and frozen Sprite Lemonade. Purchase a large Epic Universe Mix and you could win tickets to the new Universal Epic Universe theme park at Universal Orlando Resort. Drink in the wonders of an awesome new chill for a limited time at McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. At participating McDonald's, no purchase necessary. Visit promotion.coke.com/Epic Universe giveaway for official rules. Fanta and Sprite Lemonade are registered trademarks of the Coca-Cola Company.
Back to school got you tight on cash? McDonald's under $4 McValue menu comes through. Pick from your favorites like a rich caramel frappe or chocolatey mocha frappe. All small frappes are just $3.50. Or grab the iconic snack wrap for just $2.99. That's right, the snack wraps you love are back. Can we take a moment to celebrate the McDonald's under $4 McValue menu? There's something for every appetite, every vibe, and every kind of day. Mickey D's comes through. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal.
Summer is upon us. That means trips to the beach and sometimes a dirty car. That's why you need to think about a trip to Bubble Down Car Wash, where you can get the unlimited plan, go through as many times as you need to keep your car clean this summer. You'll have the cleanest car in town every time you bubble down.
I'm Doug Bernetti. Growing up, I learned how hard it can be to make ends meet. At Bernetti PA, we help people every day with debt collection calls, credit card debt, home foreclosures, and bankruptcy cases. If you have questions, call 1-800-BERNETTI. We're ready. Offices Tampa, Lakeland, Pinellas.
Patrick and Heather from Bolt Electric.
Storm season is upon us again.
We're getting calls from lots of homeowners asking Bolt what they can do
to better protect their home from the next bad storm.
They called the right place.
Bolt electricians are out there right now installing whole home surge protection
that saves your equipment
and powerful whole home generators
that keep your lights on and appliances running through any blackout. Just call Bolt and find out how you can be storm ready
and storm safe.
Online at boltelectric.com.
Skip the hassles of a traditional home sale and sell your home quickly with the guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate. There are no showings, no open houses, and therefore no stress. Hey, it's JP, and selling your home is by far one of the biggest decisions you will ever make. So who you work with absolutely matters. My friends at Mark Spain Real Estate are the most experienced real estate team in the U.S., and you can trust them to sell your home fast and for maximum profit. Find out what your guaranteed cash offer would be. There is no obligation. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today and start packing.
Now that we're getting older, we've been putting more thought into maintaining our health.
We knew the water we drink every day could be filled with contaminants, so
we called Leaf Home Water Solutions.
They came to our home and did a free water test and gave us the analysis right away.
We were shocked at what we saw.
They found heavy metals like iron and copper.
Our own tap water was putting our health at risk, but Leaf Home Water Solutions made it easy to get safer water from every tap and hose. A whole home solution.
They have more than 250 product combinations and designed a system that fits our needs and budget. The installation took less than a day.
With Leaf Home Water Solutions, our water is safer and healthier. When we drink, when we cook, when we shower, even when we garden.
We feel better about our health.
Thanks to Leaf Home Water Solutions.
Schedule your free home water test today at leafhome.com/free and save 15% on all home water treatment systems. That's leafhome.com/free for your free home water test and 15% off. leafhome.com/free.
Mike Calta here, another B&T day at Shark Coast Tactical this Saturday, September 20th. B&T makes some of the world's most advanced suppressors, and they are some of the hottest suppressors on the market. Meet with factory reps, enjoy a chance to win big with exciting raffles, and fuel up with free food and drinks while you shop. And remember that we are in the heat of a 2A sales tax holiday season. No tax on all things firearms, and Will is covering your tax stamp on select suppressors. Shark Coast Tactical is on Bee Ridge Road in Sarasota. Check them out on social media. Tell them Mike Calta sent you.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/radio to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments including pills, chews, and more. 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/radio. That's hims.com/radio. HIMS.com/RADIO.
Football is back, and so is the Mike Calta Bud Light Tailgate Party. Let's go, Tampa Bay. Come out and get primed at the Mike Calta Show Bud Light Tailgate Party. The tailgate this week starts Sunday at 10 a.m. Enjoy the best football food you'll ever put in your face, courtesy of Wild Fork Meat and Seafood Market and the Brisket Shop. Then wash it all down with some ice-cold Bud Light. And here's the best part. It's all absolutely free. Football, Bud Light, Wild Fork, the Brisket Shop, Mike Calta, and The Bone. What a great time to be alive as The Bone tailgates live right across from Ray J. Sunday, it's the Mike Calta Show Bud Light Tailgate Party. Brought to you by Bud Light, the Mike Calta Show, and 102.5 The Bone. For all the info and how to get in for free, just visit theboneonline.com and keep listening to win your way in right here on 102.5 The Bone. Now, back to the Mike Calta After Show.
Welcome back to Mike Calta After Show, 10:44 in the morning. It is Tuesday. I am Johnny B. Thanks for being here. Phone lines are open if you'd like to join me. I'm solo today. You can be the co-host. 800-771-1025. Johnny B. Tampa on all social media. Yes, I'm talking a lot of football this morning. I'm excited. I like football. I'd rather not talk about the negative stuff. I choose what I talk about. Social media is just garbage right now. Trying to fix my algorithm, so it's just football, barbecue, big booties, boobies, good stuff. 800-771-1025. As a matter of fact, I got so caught up in football, I forgot to do this thing yesterday, which I usually do on Mondays. So it's never too late. Let's find my sounder. Let's do this.
The best thing I ate all weekend. Stuck my face, I can't pretend. From Tampa to the police and laughter and crumbs to the bitter end. Laughter and crumbs to the bitter end.
Oh man, the best thing I ate all weekend. Look, I'm trying to eat right 80% of the time, 85% of the time, but oh man, Costco got me again, folks. They have this goat cheese caramelized onion ravioli thingy my wife picked up. So of course I had to, slap together some Argentinian red shrimp, also known as lobster shrimp in the food community, because that's what it tastes like. And make a nice, a brown butter sauce for it. Toss her all up in there. And, it was good. I didn't eat a lot of it. I still have plenty of leftovers. But, God, it was perfect.
Uh-oh. Guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Huh? Anybody?
I hit the wrong. I was supposed to hit the taps. And I hit the... All right, Robert Redford's dead, man. That is not the sounder I wanted for that. That did not work out. I apologize if you're a Robert Redford fan, but maybe we'll do that from now on when somebody dies.
Uh-oh. Guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Huh?
My bad.
Anybody?
My bad, Robert Redford. 89 years old, though. Old R&R, baby. I mean, that's a good life, right? 89 years old. You're considered one of the most handsome men in Hollywood ever. So I think that's a win, man, for old Robert Redford. That's a long, beautiful life. You never heard a lot of negativity from Robert Redford. At least I don't remember anything negative. He seemed like a pretty good guy. Actor, director. He also founded the Sundance Film Festival. I mean, just a good guy, man. R.I.P. Old Robert Redford. You did well, sir. Let's go to the phones. Mike Calta After Show. Who the hell are you?
Hey, man, this is Vinny. How are you?
What's up, Vinny? I'm good, bro.
Hey, man, I want to know where can I see you live and where you do your stand-up? I caught you one time, and it was great, and I haven't been able to catch you again.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Well, my next live show will be 10 days from today at a place called Muggs over in Clearwater, which is a great room for comedy. I've done comedy there before, but I'll be headlining, and one of my buddies who's also a headliner will be featuring for me, a guy named Sloan, a Tampa legend. But, yeah, I'll be over at Muggs on September 26th, buddy. It's a Friday night. Come on over and see me in Clearwater. That'd be awesome.
How about Pasco County area? You make it over there much?
I try, yeah. I get over to Pasco, baby. I love it. You got to go check out honestly, you got to go to my website because I even forget where I'm at. So if you go to my website, JohnnyBComedy.com, buddy. JohnnyBComedy.com has my schedule up on there, and it should update itself if I've created the website correctly, and you'll be able to see my schedule. So, and I'm booking a lot more stuff. So if you're a venue out there and you're looking for a comedy show, I'm trying to be on stage every single night. So I appreciate it, buddy. Go see me, Vinny.
All right, man. Everybody get out there.
Later, bro. Thanks. I like that. I need more Vinnies in my life, supporting the kid. All right, I got a news story that I've had sitting since yesterday, and I want to get to it because it's local, and I think it's hilarious. And I think you guys, if you don't know about it, you should know about it. Speaking of Pasco County, Land O'Lakes, man. I believe that's Pasco County, or is that still Hillsborough? Close enough, right? I know a lot of folks who live over there. And I think this is something we would all do in this situation. But a lady in Land O'Lakes this week had to fight for her dog's life. Congratulations, Danny Wright from Land O'Lakes, out walking her 4-month-old Shih Tzu named Dex. Great name. I don't know how I feel about Shih Tzus. They're kind of hit or miss for me. Sometimes they're a little too yappy, but they are adorable. If you're out walking your dog and you're near water in Florida, expect trouble, okay? Because that's what happened. They were walking along a stagnant creek in Land O'Lakes behind her house when a 5-foot-long alligator, and that's not real big, but it's not real small, got a hold of little Dax. Danny said she turned around and looked, and the alligator had him. The alligator's front teeth were through the dog's collar. Thank God, not into the dog, but in the collar. But still, super dangerous situation, because what does an alligator do? They drag him into the water. They put him on that little death roll. And before you know it, your doggy's lunch. So what did Danny do? What I would have done. If you would have got a hold of my little dog, if you got a hold of my little Biggie Paws, my Frenchie, I would have done what Danny did. She punched him. She punched and punched and punched, she told the New York Times and WTSP here locally. She said, I punched him in the eye until he let go. She said he unclamped a little bit, and then he pulled off, but his teeth dragged down her arm. So she was wounded in the fight. She was able to flip the alligator onto its back, allowing her and Dax to flee inside the house. She put a goddamn WWE move on this alligator. She recorded video of the gator lurking behind her home afterwards. You know, because she needed proof. I would too. Maybe she wanted to go round 2 with this bitch. The alligator was removed from the property by the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission. Trappers, it's a lot. I could have just said the FFWCC. But Wright has urged other pet owners in the area, be cautious in areas where gators can easily camouflage themselves. That's everywhere in Florida. Any body of water, there's a gator in it. Just believe there is. It could be a lake. It could be a pond. It could be the beach. They had a video of a gator at Gandy Beach yesterday. Any body of water. Koi pond, swimming pool, jacuzzi, your bathtub. Check your bathtub before you get in. Probably an alligator in it. It's Florida. Even a 5-foot gator, very dangerous. But congratulations to Danny Wright and her little doggy Dax. This Shih Tzu's not going anywhere, baby. Careful out there, folks. It's dangerous. Look at that. Would you look at that? It's over. Stay tuned in. Coming up at noon, you have another bonus keyword coming at you during JP. JP will be up next with you with Monica and Dizzy. Don't forget, you'll be able to see Monica and Dizzy and Mike Calta this Friday at Hooters in Brandon. They'll be broadcasting live the JP show. Go on out there, check them out. Liquid Lunch. You got Sinning Show after JP, and of course, Drew Garaba live after that. Enjoy your Tuesday, folks. You know my rule. Be nice. Don't be an asshole. Have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
It's the Mike Calta Aftershow on 102.5 The Bone. We are Real Raw Radio. 102.5 The Bone. Football is back, and so is the Mike Calta Bud Light Tailgate Party. Let's go, Tampa Bay. Come out and get primed at the Mike Calta Show Bud Light Tailgate Party. The tailgate this week starts Sunday at 10 a.m. Enjoy the best football food you'll ever put in your face, courtesy of Wild Fork Meat and Seafood Market and the Brisket Shop. Then wash it all down with some ice-cold Bud Light. And here's the best part. It's all absolutely free. Football, Bud Light, Wild Fork, the Brisket Shop, Mike Calta, and The Bone. What a great time to be alive as The Bone tailgates live right across from Ray J. Sunday, it's the Mike Calta Show Bud Light Tailgate Party. Brought to you by Bud Light, the Mike Calta Show, and 102.5 The Bone. For all the info and how to get in for free, just visit theboneonline.com and keep listening to win your way in right here on 102.5 The Bone.
On the battlefield, there's a saying America's military men and women live by. Never leave a fallen warrior behind, ever. Off the battlefield, Wounded Warrior Project operates with the same goal. Wounded Warrior Project was created to help our men and women returning home with the scars of war, whether those scars are physical or mental. Wounded Warrior Project. We never leave a fallen warrior behind, ever. Learn more about what we do at woundedwarriorproject.org.
Hi, I'm Michael from the War and Treaty. You know the jingle. Now discover the facts about Ozempic, a GLP-1. Only Novo Nordisk makes FDA-approved Ozempic. Learn about the real thing.
Talk to your healthcare professional today. Call 1-833-OZEMPIC or visit Ozempic.com to view the medication guide and to learn more about Ozempic. Semaglutide injection 0.5 milligram, 1 milligram, and 2 milligrams.
Trans-Siberian Orchestra returns this winter with the Ghosts of Christmas Eve, the best of TSO, and more. A dazzling spectacle packed with pyrotechnics, lasers, and the incredible storytelling synonymous with TSO. $1 from each ticket sold benefits the Calta Family Foundation. Win tickets at theboneonline.com or the Bone app.
We put in time, energy, and resources because your case is worth it. Farrah and Farrah, Tampa.
What's your case worth? Injury.com by Morgan & Morgan.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Last year, more clients hired Morgan & Morgan than ever before. We now have more offices, more staff, and more lawyers than any other injury firm in the world. Protecting America. Fighting for you.
Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Renewal by Anderson of Florida has some tremendous savings for you during the month of September. It's a big BOGO event. Buy one, get one 40% off replacement windows and patio doors. Go to bestwindowsflorida.com to learn more. That's bestwindowsflorida.com. Superior products, exceptional service. That's Renewal by Anderson. License number CGC 1527613. bestwindowsflorida.com.
Together, we've been through it. Big storms, long hot nights, and the sigh of relief when the lights come on. At Tampa Electric, we never stop preparing. We strengthen lines, trim trees, and underground miles of power lines every year. And when a storm hits, we're all in. Every team member works around the clock until the power's back on for everyone. Yay! Because together, we can power through any storm. See how you can prepare at tampaelectric.com/storm center.
Game-changing deals are always in season at Jerry O. Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Shop over 1,000 vehicles in stock during the Great American Tailgate events. Get invoice pricing with no market adjustments or hidden fees. You pay what we pay, like 0 down, 0% APR, and no payments for 1 year. Plus, get up to $20,000 off new Ram 1500s. Hurry in today during the drive-in to fall Jerry Ohm. Tampa is Ohm Country. Online at jerryohm.com. Call 1-800-840-0798 for complete details.
Hey, Brandon Rhymes here. Top 1% Realtor team, Keller Williams Realty. Buy, sell, or invest in real estate, commercial or residential. 813-917-1894. ConsumerQB.com. 917-1894. ConsumerQB.com.
You're listening to Leaf Filter Radio, and the guru of gutter protection himself, Chris Coonahan, is here to take your most pressing leaf-related questions.
Hey, everybody, Chris here. I understand we have Ron on the line. Ron, where are you calling from?
Uh-oh. Ron, are you calling from a ladder?
Well, I was. I wanted